Alright, hello boys. I got some questions when it comes to did my game crash when I changed scenes on Streamlabs? How does that even happen? How does me changing scenes on Streamlabs crash my game? You know what? That's my first question. You know, I've been having some weird things when I start this game up. First off, when I start this game up, so I think the reason why it's not going to all the way to my far right monitor is because when I start this game up, for some reason it changes all of my monitors as if I have a fourth monitor, moving everything over to the right one. Not sure why that is. But, you know, just another interesting glitch that if I go on Reddit, I'm sure I find that, 2 people have had the issue. Alright, let's reboot the game real fast. Give it a boot. I believe in you. Okay, alright. It seems. We're good with this. Okay, alright. Come on. Get to the main menu already so I can show this off. I don't need to see all those 5 billion things, please and thank you. Is my controller not even working? Okay, you know what? We'll figure out a controller when it comes time. A little concerning that doesn't even work. All right, so let's see. 1 minute. I need to be able to see if I can see. All right, here we go. All right, so we go to graphics, right? So first off, why does it show my video memory so low, and why is there a second option? I guess this is because this isn't my main monitor that I normally use, right? I guess my main GPU is only on one monitor that I have set up. I didn't know there's... I did not mean to click that. I didn't know there was even... I've never had to reach... You know, I play games on one monitor, which is normally this monitor right here, so that when I'm looking at the game, you can see me, instead of me looking over here and you can't, right? So that's like issue number 1. I'm gonna assume I need to change this to adapter 1. Correct. Or, well, realistically, I would like to have my monitor on the correct monitor. But if I go over to 2, it'll change it over to the left monitor. If I go to 1, it stays on this monitor. And if I go to 0, it stays on this monitor. So I can't actually get my game onto the right monitor. Yeah, I have a main monitor. All of my stuff normally starts off on the correct monitor. But anyways, so normally I can hit Windows Shift right? That doesn't do anything in this game. That does nothing. So that's kind of an issue. That's normally how I do it if sometimes games just boot up on the wrong monitor. I don't know what it is, don't understand, but yeah. Maybe I could try forcing it that way. Maybe I change it back and forth. 1 minute. If only I could open... Wait, I guess I can open it this way, right? Let's see. Display settings, perfect. Let's see. Let's try... fuck, how do I make it change the main monitor again? Advanced? It's not there. Let me clean my glasses off while we're doing this. Nothing I love more than troubleshooting a game, you know? There's just nothing, you know? I love not being able to start a game and it, like, work, you know? But I assumed with the AAA game that's come out in the last, you know, few years, it would have some issues. Because they all fucking do. Okay, yeah, there's an option right, like there. Okay, I see it. Never mind, I found where to do this. So, let's try doing this, and then see if that does anything. And now I change it over... maybe, and it works. Did that crash my game? That crashed my game. I think. Yeah, that crashed my game. So it really doesn't like my right monitor for some reason. A little strange. A little strange, I'm gonna be honest. Not sure what to do about that. I mean, worst case scenario, I guess I play on my middle monitor. The problem is then chat is all the way over here. So when I play a game on this monitor, right, then chat is on this section, so I can just look over. For me to read chat now, I have to turn my entire body to read chat. So I won't really be able to read chat while playing the game, is the problem. Oh, wait. It booted up on my far right monitor. Maybe that works. Maybe I fixed it. I like how I've broken things so bad that it no longer shows my desktop icons on like my desktop from this game. Dude, what is the booting time on this game? Why does it have like this white like line that takes 10 years? Why is my game a tiny box? All right, we're not fully fixed here. I can't read that message fully because the game's covering it right now. But it's not fully covering it because I'm in a tiny box. So, one minute. I wonder how this guy looks for you guys. Can I click out? No, you guys just can't even see the game. That's cool too. That's cool too. Okay, it booted in 1280. So that's interesting. Good that it does know that this is my main monitor because it has the correct video memory, I guess, in the top right. So there's that at least. So can I get to 1080? That is not what I meant to click. Okay, there's 1080. Windowless, borderless. Let's apply. Yes. Alright, now why does my game not pick up on Streamlabs now? That's our new question. Let's move chat to where it normally is. At 3060 Ti. Alright, how would I fix this? Is this my normal game capture that I normally have? I think it should be fine. Can I not play this game in 1080p? That's crazy if not. The game booted on all of them. No. What I'm saying, BRC, when it was 720p, it was a tiny box on my screen. Like, it didn't boot, like, as the whole monitor. It booted as a small box in 1280p. All the other monitors, it booted just fine in 1080. But we changed it to 1080. Anyways, let me see how I can fix you guys actually seeing this. I don't know what my normal game capture one is, because I have multiple. Is it normally this one? Okay, I think it's normally this one. Yeah. It's on auto. I guess I could put it on specific window. I normally don't, though. Yeah, I'm not playing this game in a tiny box on a monitor that I can barely see. It better work at 1080p. That's all I gotta say. I don't know why it won't pick up. Even trying to capture a specific window, it won't pick up. That's kind of annoying. I could display capture that monitor, but if the game crashes, then I get banned on Twitch because that monitor's sus. That's not normally the monitor that I ever have display capture on. So 1 minute. I need to figure out how to actually get a game capture to work. I believe I'm on DirectX 12. I don't know what the fuck Vulkan is. I guess I'll add a new game capture and see if I can get it to force work. Maybe I close the game back out and reopen it now, and it'll work in the correct settings. I got it to work now, so I don't really want to do that option. In case it fucks up, you know? Yeah, no matter what I do, it's just not capturing the game. The graphics settings are all correct. BRCR. It just won't capture on Streamlabs. See, I'm not clicked in the game? No, I'm clicked into it now. Still not working. Also, why am I locked to 120 FPS on this monitor? My right monitor, for some reason, is stuck on 120 FPS. I don't know what that is. My other monitors are 240, but, you know, I don't think I'm going to get above that on a modern game with only a 3060 Ti. So, I'm going to assume that's just probably fine to be locked at 120. But a little strange that my monitor right now is stuck at that. My other two are 240. Anyways, I guess I just gotta reopen the game and pray to pick up on Streamlabs, or I don't know what to do. I could try and restart Streamlabs, but that's annoying. Oh, my monitor's refresh rate is 240. So, or 244. So 120 is fine if it's stuck at that for some reason. Anyways. I kind of highly doubt this is going to run that well. I just don't know why it won't pick up. Alright, I hope it boots up on the correct monitor and at the correct display amount now. And then actually is picked up by Streamlabs. Or else, I guess I gotta disable my wallpaper engine. And then display capture the game. Is it gonna boot? Yeah, what's up, Random? Alright, please tell me that Streamlabs will pick up the game now. So how could I turn off Wallpaper Engine without turning... Maybe I can find it in Task Manager, because it's got to be running in, like, the background, right? So I don't technically have it open, so there's got to be a way. Yeah, it's got to be this. Alright, let's see if my wallpapers are all still there. Okay, they do not appear to be. Make sure they're all gone. Alright, I'm gonna hope that is. If not, I'm deleting this VOD. Alright, let's see if I can get display capture to capture the game. Where does fuck that I can't that this just I don't choose which monitor. Wrong monitor. Wrong monitor. Right monitor. Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all can see now, right? I guess I gotta have a display capture instead of game capture. I don't know why. I do not understand why it will not capture it as a game. It captures it as a game if it's on the other monitors. It doesn't capture it if it's a game if it's on my main monitor. Just 1 second. I gotta find where I put the display capture. Right here? Yeah. Oh, oops. I gotta put it above the game capture that's not working. Okay. Alright, well, that's weird. Not gonna question it. My volume is fine if it's a whatchamacallit instead. Alright, so now the problem is okay, my controller does work. It's just that it doesn't like there's nothing in the menu for whatchamacallit. Oh my god, I just realized because I'm using display capture though, it makes my monitor have this yellow border that you guys can't even see. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, that's really disgusting. I forgot about this feature, and you can no longer turn it off on Windows 10. I don't think you can turn it off on Windows 11 either. It's only on older versions you could turn it off. I had to go through like a really roundabout way, and like I looked into it, and people on Reddit just say there's no way to turn it off anymore. I'll take a picture and put it in main chat of what it looks like. But basically, if you have a if your monitor detects that something is like streaming your monitor, is a security feature, right? And because I'm using display capture as the way for the monitor, then it activates the security feature, basically. So my whole game will have this giant yellow border around it. There it is in main chat. If it upload. God damn it. Why can't game capture just work, bro? I guess I'm playing with this giant yellow border the whole time. Wait, is it only when it's only when I click in the game too. The yellow border goes away if I'm clicked out of the game. Wait, could I be clicked out of the game and play the game? Wait, I guess I can. Like, maybe the yellow border isn't an issue. I just keep myself clicked out of the game. I can't game capture it, remember? Game capture doesn't work. That's what we were just doing for the last 10 minutes. Was trying to get game capture to work. Can we buy all the hookers we can and then kill them Jack the Ripper style? Maybe, if that's something we can do. Holy shit. What is the anti-cheat? That's crazy if the anti-cheat is what's preventing it. Where do you turn that on? We'll see if this just works for now. Wait, does the game actually change for you guys, though, when I'm clicked out of it? Oh, hell no. Is it switching between online and story mode for you guys? Ah, hell. What is this anti-cheat you're talking about? No way the game capture is doing that, because it worked on the other monitors. OBS has a setting for it? Where at? Use anti-cheat compatibility hook? Let me turn that off. That doesn't do anything. I like how if I choose this specific window, it's just a black screen that it shows. But if I choose auto, then it does this. This is why I hate modern games, bro. But, yeah. Apparently, if I click out of the game, it's no longer going to be capturing the game at all. So that's cool. No idea why that's a thing on this either. I guess it's part of display capturing instead of game capturing. But yeah, I get to play this game with a whole yellow box around the game. Maybe it's cinematic, you know? Maybe having a big yellow box around the game is very cinematic. That you guys can't see and that I get to see the whole time. Holy shit. I think this is the best we're getting it. I'm gonna be honest. TLDR, if you display capture a video game using Streamlabs, it sets off a security feature that's built into all computers that you can no longer turn off as of Windows 10. And the security feature makes a yellow border. This is so that, like, if a Indian hacker were to be trying to hack you or something, and they were, like streaming your display, you'd be able to know. And Streamlabs sets that off, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there used to be a way that you could do about it, but when Windows 10 came out, there no longer was. And yeah, what's up, Glacial? But yeah, you guys can't see the yellow border, only I can see it. That's also a feature of the security, is so that the Indian that would be hacking you wouldn't know that you know that there's a security feature going off. I have no clue how to check that BRCR. How do I check that? I don't know what Vulkan is, so how would I have Vulkan? Go to graphics settings. I've never heard of Vulkan in my whole life. I'm at graphics settings, and it doesn't tell me anything. I see hardware acceleration, GPU scheduling, and graphics performance preference. I'm home tonight. I know I have a weighted blanket, so I'm hoping that helps me feel like I'm less lonely. God damn it, Glacial. How would it set me to Vulkan? Would I have Vulkan? Is this something I have by default? This is what I see, man. I don't know what you're talking about with the graphics settings. I don't know why BlueStacks is here. Oh, you meant in here. Oh. That makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. Where do you see? I don't see that anywhere. Am I blind? Advanced graphics? It's locked. Oh, I do see the word Vulcan. Unlocked? So what does the lock mean? So should I change this DirectX 12 instead? This man concerns me. What about all of these settings? Do I need to change any of them? They're all on low. Should I be playing all that? Why is everything in low, actually? Why is my texture quality ultra, but everything else is low? Is this what, like... Is this how I should be playing? Do you think I can play higher than low? With a 3060 Ti, or... where do you see the quality preset? Quality preset level custom. One minute. Why did just clicking that like make that go? Okay, I see. Why is it on custom? How do I actually change this up or down? This is favor quality? Like what is this? Do I switch this all the way up? Is that what you're telling me? Normally they have like low, medium, high. I've never seen one that's like this. Just max it out. Okay. Okay, I need to restart, but we'll turn this on before as well. So do I just put this on all maxed out as well? Why does it still just show everything low, even though it's maxed? Oh, I knew we weren't going to be getting out of his settings after an hour, Peg. I knew. I knew from the beginning. I was going to get it done off stream, but I had no clue. Like, do I just put everything on high and see if we can run it? Or, Max didn't change anything is the thing. They're all on low. Or does it actually change it, but I don't get to see? That's my question. Do people really run above 1080p? I only gave a shit about FPS always. My monitors are 244 FPS, 1080p. I've never seen any noticeable difference above 1080p. Frames, though, I've noticed always. I'm going to restart the game and see what the settings look like, since it required me a restart. And then I guess we'll change it higher. If the game will close now. Did my whole PC break closing the game? Hello, chat? Oh, alright. It flickered for a second. Okay, I can click out of things. He can't see the wall. I can't close the game. We're task managing Red Dead. Okay, should I be concerned that it's still not closing even after task managing? Alright, there we go. Finally! Holy shit. Alright, let's load this game back up. Jesus Christ. Your 2070 Super will struggle in some areas? Dude, I didn't think my 3060 Ti would be fine. Even, I'm going to be honest with you. I know how these games are optimized nowadays. Dude, I hate them having their own launcher, dude. It drives me crazy. You need to make an account and blah, 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 blah. And you need this and that and the other. Like, please. I don't need this launcher. I have no clue, Huddy. I'll have to go look. We spent too long even trying to get this game to work. Guys, why does my display capture no longer even work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Game capture, do you work now? Nope. Game capture still don't work. It still don't register it as a game. Alright. Well, it just put our quality reset level back down, so that didn't actually change anything. That's kind of cool. And it turned this off because I guess the game wouldn't fix itself. So that's cool too. So nothing saved. What more could I have asked for? What more can a man ask for, you know? Switch to off Windows borderless? You don't want to know what happens to my PC if I switch off Windows borderless. We don't have a PC anymore if we do that. I have curved monitors. And every game that I play doesn't like curved monitors. So if I have a game in full screen, it will put the game on 2 monitors instead of 1 monitor. I kind of regret each and every day getting curved monitors. It looks nice, though, having 3 curved monitors that go around. But, you know, we have to play games on Windows borderless or they don't fit correctly. Shit, you're right. I haven't even turned that off again. Run benchmark test? How do I do that? This? What did that do? I clicked it. I do anything? Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. Dude, I don't understand why this game won't capture by game capture. It's so fucking weird that I have to use a display capture. Yeah, I've seen lots of gameplay of this. So, like, what am I supposed to be looking at on a benchmark test? We have everything in low right now. I'm going to pump it all up to high, and then we're going to pray to the God that everything works. You would be surprised how many streamers do that, Glacial. In fact, half the streamers I watch have tech support for every game they play. I've had a lot of issues, though, from having curved monitors. Is the game supposed to look this ugly? What does the 7.1 mean? Is it supposed to run like this on the lowest settings? with that 3060 Ti and 128 gigs of RAM and an i9 processor. Is it because of Windows borderless? All right, I will try. I will attempt again without Windows borderless and see if it will function correctly. The problem is I can't click out of games. So if I click out of games, it crashes a game. If I'm in so for the games that full screen does work, how do I stop benchmarking? What's the button? Enter. What's the arrow key stand for? Arrow? Shift? How do I stop it? Backspace? Oh, okay. But yeah, I need to be able to click out because BRCR is a retard and puts in a Twitter link every 2 seconds during my stream. And I would not be able to click on his Twitter links to see what dumb shit he's posting. The entire stream. Might be my best content. Glacial, you're not here at the beginning of every game. Every game we do this. Every game. At least any AAA game. Any normal indie game or any regular game that's not a AAA game, we just play and it's just fine. Every time it's some dumb shit like this though, it's not fine. It's not. All right. Let's try not windowed. God damn it. No. Try full screen. All right. Well, that's an issue to start with. Yeah, we're on 1080. Well, I can't tell right now. I put it not on Vulkan. It's gonna switch us back now. So that's a bit of a problem. So you can see the 1080. So I can't actually change settings if we put it into full screen. So we can't do full screen. So if we need full screen, then we can't play this game, unironically. And we need to hopefully refund it, because hopefully it's not been 2 hours of us sitting at a menu. Yeah. I already tried that BRCR and it didn't work either. Vulkan is turned off, man. It's turned off. We don't have Vulkan on. So unironically, it's the only way I can play this game in full screen, because I unironically can't play the game if we have to play it in full screen. Turn it off too? What's your other option? What do you mean? Just like lock this and then it doesn't do anything? Because I can't play in full screen. Every game I play is in window borderless. My resolution's 1080. What are you guys going on about? Are you guys not seeing the same thing I am? Yeah, Huddy, can you stop trolling, bro? Yeah, I can't change it, though, when it's on full screen. Because I don't see the whole game. Like, you guys see that I only see the top left, right? Of the game. Like, this is the top left. Like, I can't even see the buttons or anything. So I can't change it. Okay, so I know on Streamlabs, this is showing only as a small box to you guys, but this is taking my whole monitor. It's making the game like 480p or something. So I only see the top left chunk. And I can't change and even click the yes on the setting. I can't see the change it. I have no buttons. Like you're seeing, right? Like I don't know what to tell you. Like you see that, like, so you see when this happens, Like how it does this, and I only see the top left corner. Oh, you guys can't even see the confirm button. Like, see how this is only the top left? Like, I can't see the other button options. This is as far as down as I can go. I can't click buttons. That's as far as my mouse goes. My mouse doesn't even appear, actually, anymore. On my game, it doesn't appear. On Streamlabs, I can see my mouse. So, wait, 1 minute. What if I now rechange it to 1080? It does say full screen still. Or is it going to do the same thing? Whoa. Have we gotten it? Is it fine now? Still weird, I can't... Oh my god. I hate when a double click something and it's like, yes, this is what you want to turn it to. Oh my god, now my game's gonna break. Oh wait, no it didn't. I can't click on anything now. Please tell me I'm not stuck on 60 FPS now. This is why I don't play AAA games. They all do this. I just stopped playing them. Every game doesn't work for me that's AAA. Alright. Okay, well, it's back to 120 now. That's weird. So now let's try again, question mark, now that it's in full screen, I guess. I think it's in full screen. I mean, it says it is. I can click between monitors, though, just fine. Which is weird, because normally for full screens it doesn't let me. Without it, like, minimizing the game. Yeah, display capture is always aids. That's what I'm worrying is breaking it, too. Let's see if it's, now that it's in full screen, it will register. Nope. Wait, if I click back into it? Nope. Yeah, let's see if it works with benchmarking now, I guess. Now that it's in full screen. If not, we can't play this game. We'll click on story and just see if it works after this, actually. And maybe benchmarking is just, like, lying to us. You know? Like, it'll literally, just because I have curved monitors, it causes 5 million problems for me. It's a regret that I regret each and every day. I'm not sure. I wasn't expecting this to, not work, you know. It starts off saying 60 and then goes to 7. Surely if I actually get in the game, it works, right? What if I... Wait. Let's see if it is the display capture or not. Shall we? Let me undisplay capture, and you guys are not going to be able to watch. But let me try in settings again. Never mind. Now we're back to Windows borderless. So maybe it was secretly in Windows borderless as well the whole time. And that's why I'm able to click in between. And it just said it was full screen, but wasn't. So it could be that too. But let's see if it's display capture. I wish you didn't have all this like bullshit here. Thank God Fusion only spent 15 bucks on this. I told him I should have just pirated this shit, though. think that was a waste of 15 bucks. Can you refund something that was even given to you, gifted to you by somebody? If this shit actually don't work? The problem is, I'm sure this would be a fun game. The problem is, I don't know that we can get it working. Dude, can it just show me? Stop showing me all the fucking blank images. Okay, no, it's still 7 FPS. So, it could be a very big... It could be that it's Windows borderless. I had one game that it did that as well, and I had to play in full screen, and I had to go through leaps and bounds to get full screen to work. Like, you don't even know the work that I had to get full screen to work on something. So, here's our question. Should I just attempt to click story and see if it even just runs? And it's just the benchmarks that are going crazy? Or should I... I wish there was like an FPS counter to see if like I'm having low FPS even in the menu. That settings isn't gonna be the same for me, Huddy, because I have it's all to do with me being streaming and me not being able to do full screen. I'm gonna assume. BRC or not BRC or Huddy. Like, we have all the settings and we have everything, you know? It should be using my GPU, correct? Like, that's why it shows my amount of graphics, right? Because if it wasn't, then it would be on this, right? Like, this would be... Should I try output adapter 1 that only has this much memory? Instead, 0 has 6,500 memory. 1 has this much. I don't know what 1 is. Was it just trying to use my RAM or something? And not my GPU? Wait, is that what it is? Wait, let's see if that's what it is. Alright, let me reopen the game. Don't look at how dirty my desktop monitor is. My 5 million icons. Because I play a lot of ROM hacks and I pirate things. Glacial. I know your generation has no clue about playing ROM hacks or emulating or pirating. So now my game is on the wrong monitor again, chat. So that's interesting. Wait, game capture works though. Oh yeah, that's right. Game capture works if it's not on my correct monitor. So that's cool too. Wait, does this is this the only one that's gonna work? Is this the only monitor that's gonna work with my GPU? Wait, are we fucked because of that? Wait. First off, why can I only change it to one monitor? Okay, well this is a problem because only my left and middle monitor are working now. Oh, we're just back to square one, Huddy. We're on the wrong monitor. We had this earlier. This was what we were when we first started the stream. We're back to that now. I know you can't tell because it doesn't show what monitor I'm on. I mean, I guess we can test. For some reason, we can't actually unlock and put this on. There's no ability to apply changes. So that's interesting. First off. We could run and see how it runs without, I guess, anything. So let's see how well this runs on my Minnow monitor. I wonder if for some reason my right monitor is just not working with my GPU right now. Which would be very strange considering that I play all my games on my right monitor. And have no issues, and we run on the highest settings on them. So if so, we need to figure out how I get my GPU to work on my right monitor. And why it's only working on my left and middle monitor right now. Well, that's pretty low FPS for what we should be having with this kind of PC. It does work on my middle monitor. So that's interesting. The snowstorm? Yeah, I guess that makes sense for making it go a little low. Alright, so our next order of operations then is how the fuck we get this to work on my right monitor. So my theory now is then, right, is that for some reason my GPU is not working on my right monitor. How would I make my right monitor have my GPU work? Because if we can do that, maybe then we're fine. I mean, we haven't solved it, Huddy. For the last time, we're back to square one. I mean, I guess we got new information that we know that something's going on with my right monitor right now. So yeah, like my output adapter seems to only work with my left and right thing. Actually, you know what? I'm very weirded out. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys. Let's see. Can I get into... Where's my... Oh my god. Please don't be clicking in the game and scrolling. Where's my display capture that's a different display capture? Is this one? Alright. So, we're gonna take a look at something that's been concerning me since the start of this. That maybe I broke a setting somewhere. So, this is my main monitor. It's monitor 4, right? That is the one over the right. For whatever reason, when we go to where is it? Where the fuck is advanced settings? We're stuck at 120 hertz. And I'm wondering why that is, because look, these are all the same monitor, right? And this one's 240. This one's 240. Why is my right monitor stuck at 120 and not working with my GPU? What do you think's up with that? That's my real question. If we can figure out how to fix this. Like, how did I originally set monitors to use my GPU? Because I don't even know, right? But it seems like some of them, like, how, like that's what I want to know. Like, how did you set yours to use your GPU? It's connected? Are you sure? I feel like I remember something where I was able to like have my monitor use something else before. And I had it I like specifically chose like a couple more monitors to use it, and maybe I didn't. Okay, so like how do you change that? And how do you see? It's running on my CPU? How do you see that? Man, I love fucking. Is it showing here? Wait, it is. How do I change that? Why is it on that? You know, this explains a lot of things. I do this. Alright. How do I change it? That's the properties. I can't change the refresh rate without it being on the correct GPU. I need it to be on my 3060 Ti. How do I do that? There's got to be a way to change, right? Oh, does it depend on what it's plugged into? Is that it? I thought you manually chose it. That it's not what it's plugged into. A minute. I don't know if I have a third slot that uses the main GPU. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I need my left monitor, my right monitor thing switched. A minute. Let me go look back here. I'll be back. I can't really see well back here. What is this? What is this? Fuck. I went by fucking headset. Which is the cord? Is it that one or is that one? What is this one? Where's the two cords plugged in? It's gotta be this, I'm gonna assume. Which cord is that? That? Okay, that is that. So let me flash like that. That what it is? Huh. I did turn my monitor off, right? Yeah. God damn it, hit my head on my fucking desk. Alright, where's the back of this one? Okay. So it's that cord. Huh. Ha! Now that's weird. Well, I learned some things. Alright, well that explains a lot. Where's my headphones gone to? So I now know why everything has booted up on my middle monitor instead of my right monitor this whole time. Also, I like the display capture just went crazy and went into here. Oh god, I just dragged something. No clue what I just dragged. Can display capture fucking turn off? Holy shit. I like trying to turn it off and then I dragged something and it just went crazy. Why does it stop just flashing on screen? Hello? What happened to my display capture? What the fuck else did I break? Okay, so here's our problem that I found out. So I've learned our issue. So this entire time, my right monitor has been plugged into the I guess generic. I don't even know. Like I shouldn't even have like a second like thing because this is a custom build. But I guess everything comes with like a thing. So that explains a lot, and why everything needed to run on my middle monitor instead of my instead of my right monitor this whole time. The real problem though, so the real problem is that the cords, or the cords that are used to plug in are completely different cords. So I cannot actually change out, like the left monitor over here that I do not use for gaming, I can't change it out for my right monitor that I do use for gaming. Because the cords are different. I guess I could unplug, actually wait, I could take out the entire cord from one and put it into the other. Never mind, so I guess I can. So I can fix that. But the cords are, like one is a, I don't even know how to describe it. One is like is in his entirely different port, basically, if that makes sense. Also, did my stream cut out at one point during this? Why does it say I'm now live? Did it like die because I was like unplugging my monitors and maybe like crash something? I did unplug the monitor that had Streamlabs on it, so that would make sense for it destroying my my thing. So I guess what I need to do is unplug this entire cord and then replace it with this one. And one of my monitors just cannot have gaming on it. My assumption is she didn't get enough of the cords or something of the correct type, and then just plugged it into a generic HDMI port on the PC. Because that's what this one has, a generic HDMI port plug. The other two have, I'm not sure what they are. They're not HDMI port plugs though, but they plug directly into the GPU. Whereas this one is plugged all the way at the top of my PC into something else. Yeah, I guess it's a display port plug. Here, I'll just unplug this thing and show, and we'll change these things out and see if this just works. That didn't end my stream, did it? Hello, am I still on stream? Oh God. I guess we are. Anyways, this is what, if I can get this over here. Maybe I can't. I don't think it stretches far enough. I'm gonna unplug the other end. Actually, I can just plug this into the other thing, and this would be easier doing it this way. I like get this over here. You're not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, this is like a display port. And then this one. Is my stream still live? We still live? This monitor had a generic HDMI. So I need to replace these two real fast. I hope that this cord stretches far enough. I might have to see. It's wrapped around. Actually, I might untangle that then. And let's throw this one over here for a moment. Let's go find this. Alright, we are live. I wonder why I cut out then. One more time. Where did it just go? Oh, here. I wonder if I even I don't think I have a third slot. Maybe that's why she did that. She never told me. Yeah, I only have 2 spots to plug monitors into my GPU, I guess. And I have 3 monitors. The VGA cable would have been crazy. I pulled this out. Yeah, Eva plugged my PC in with this. Alright, well this explains a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. This might fix more issues than I expected it to. This literally explains so many issues that I've had over the years. Like, it's not even funny. Problem is can I even see to plug this bitch in? Well, it's a display port, right? Would you want to be, like, splitting your... I feel like that's not good. I feel like you don't want to be splitting your GPU through ports like that. I feel like that's going to cause latency issues on your video games. No way you'd want to do that. I don't know, splitters are a little bit better nowadays. I can't tell where to plug this bitch in. I can't see what I'm doing. Yo, what's up, Brian? How you doing, Chief? What's going on with you, buddy? Dude, I cannot plug this shit in. I should have left one of these plugged in so I could know where it was. Hey, is that it? This feels like it could be it. BRCR, do you know if Fusion is correct? Do you know if you'd have latency issues if I got a splitter? And then had all 3 of my monitors connected to my GPU? Dude, I actually just can't plug this in. Can I even get behind my PC? I don't think I can. There's not enough room. I can't see what I'm doing. Everyone a water bottle. Oh my god, I'm just gonna knock everything off. I can't see. I can't tell where I need to plug this bitch in. I wish I could actually get behind this. That's what I'm doing. I can't see far enough, though. This shit is, like, right against my fucking wall. God damn it. The 1 minute. I know what to do. My middle monitor is still plugged in. Where's it plugged in at? What spot? Why does my middle monitor have two things plugged in? I'm even more curious about that, actually, now. I'm about to learn what Eva did to my PC today. This stream has changed. We're no longer playing Red Dead Redemption 2. We're figuring out what Eva did. Why do I have a DisplayPort and an HDMI plugged into that monitor? Whereas the other monitors had one or the other. That's my question right now. I'm about to go find where those things are plugged into in a second. And it should be right here then. Do I need to turn it? Dude, this won't plug in, I swear to God. Oh, okay, there we go. Did I gotta turn the monitor back on? I think it turned itself off. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now we got to find how the fuck to plug this in over here. So what happened to this cord? Here it is. And the problem is I don't know where the HDMI is. But let's say this is the HDMI, then I guess it's right over here. Okay, that one was easy. Now that I know where the fuck to plug it in, and I'm not like trying to put it in 10 different holes. Why is it wanting to do a setup guide on that one? Okay, well that monitor is like fucked now for some reason. But we'll fix that when we get to that, I guess. Actually, they both are. Oh, maybe it's just because I had the game running. Posture check? Shut the fuck up. Alright. So yeah, I think it should work now. I don't know why the views are so small. I don't know why it's like this. Let's see what it did. Okay, that should fix that. Why can I not see my mouse on either monitor anymore? What have I broken? Why can I not go to the other monitors? Oh, wait, that one worked. Wait, how did I get to that one? What the fuck? What have I done with my monitor? Like, now they're in the wrong orders, is what it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, that fixes it. I guess we rearrange like that, and then I think that fixes it. Okay, that goes to the left monitor, that goes to the right monitor now. Okay, that's fixed. Still not sure why the icons are so small on one of my monitors, now. Or on both of the monitors, actually. Everything is small as shit. So, not sure what's up with that. Okay. This is one, that is monitor 4, that's monitor, okay. Alright. Oh, I know why they're changed, just because, okay, I see. Okay. Can't read it all because this shit's so small now. Alright, and we can put this back to 244 hertz. And then our left monitor can only get to 120 because it doesn't use our actual GPU now. All right. How do I change icon size? Why is my icon size changed? I'm like an old man. One minute. What did that do? Are you guys seeing this? I turned off display capture and it's going crazy now. Everything is tiny on each of my other monitors. Like, the entire monitor is tiny. Like, how could I show this off? Oh, it's my damn vitamin gummies that fell over. I wonder if it's just because I have a game open right now. Let's close Red Dead for a minute, shall we? If I can. I'm still very curious what's going on with my middle monitor while it's plugged into 2 different displays. So I'm about to go check that out too after this. Yeah, I already have that, but I'm not talking about everything. I'm talking about everything. Streamlabs and you guys' text is like this tiny. Like microscopic. Like I need the goddamn magnifying glass to view. Yet it's taking the whole monitor. Let me see if I can set up 2 different display captures and then like display capture like both monitors, and you'll see the difference when I drag it over between different monitors. So let's just do it now. Oh, that's not what I'm gonna do. So we drag it over here, and right, it's like big icons, and I can read, right? No, I checked and installed that they're all 1080p. Okay. So then we throw this over here, and let me, where's a new display capture source? Add new source, and we just have it be, that's not what I meant to do. Wrong one. Is it not? Oh my god, not what I'm trying to do. Which fucking monitor is it? Here. Look how tiny this is. You mean you have to plug it both in? Each of my other monitors never only had one or the other. And they never had any issue. Where the fuck is my other display capture so I can go back and forth between these? There it is. Alright, so, like, and then for, like, context, you see how much bigger it is? Let me go over here, and it's, like, tiny. Why is my whole monitors tiny now? Why is everything, like, tiny as shit? Alright, so you go over here. Boom, it enlarges. Like, like, do you see how it's, like, tiny for a second? And then it comes over here and it enlarges? And the text size is all of a sudden bigger? And everything's, like, bigger? I'm too blind to be seeing my monitors that small. That's all I know. I cannot live like that. What do you mean the margins? You manually scale the tabs. Don't tell me I have to scale, like, everything. Like, please don't tell me I have to scale, like, all of my games, all my windows, all of my everything. No, but it's not just OBS. It's like everything. Like, all my icons on my window icons are small, even. Like, look at my window icons over here. They're like tiny little baby window icons. And then we go over here. Wait. What, did I do the wrong display capture? Why isn't one of my display captures working now? Here we go. Why can I not pull up my icons here? Hello? See how big they are here? Like everything. My entire PC. Like, I'm saying that, like, all of it. Like, the Windows bar is tiny as fuck. All the icons are, like, tiny little, like, icons. Like, anything that I throw on any monitor is tiny. What do you mean muted? It's not muted. I just went down to my audio. The scaling percentage. Ooh, maybe that's it. Like, look, it even does it over here. Like, you can see it partly. Where would I see scaling this like, percentage? Oh, wait. That's 100%. What is this one? 150. Ah, here we go. Yes, my blind ass. Oh, I can see. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Oh, my God. Wait, how did this one get to 170? There we go. Is it all correct now? 150, 150, 150. I'm actually kind of worried because the icons are way bigger than they're supposed to be. Oh, it's because I accidentally changed, because I changed the icon size. Because I was like, why the fuck are the icons so small? Yes! I fixed it. Oh my goodness. Because I was like, oh, maybe it's just the icons themselves. Alright, thank you. I think we've learned some things. Local streamer talks in sign language is crazy. I mean, I'll just go fuck myself is crazy. All right. So the last thing I'd like to know, because I think we fixed everything. We just can't put any games on my left monitor, but there's no reason I'd ever have a game on my left monitor, right? Fucking here you go, you little fucking bitch. Alright, I want to know why the fuck there's both an HDMI port and a display port plugged into the back of my other monitor. So, let's, let's take an adventure, shall we? So I'll be right back, but at least I think everything should work now. Alright, so what's the HDMI cord? Is it this one? It's gonna be hard to tell. It's that one. Okay, I found my answer out. The answer is... Can you guys, chat, you guys want to guess what the answer is? Of where that HDMI leads to? I would just like, to your sex machine. Yeah, that's what it is, totally. Oh! I know what it is. Actually, there is a purpose. I understand what it is, chat. It's to plug into my TV. It's not plugged in right now, though. So that when I want to watch things, like on the bed, it's over there. That's what it was. I kind of forgot about that. Been a while since I used that thing. Alright, well, anyways, we figured out everything. 2 of my monitors have been plugged into my GPU this whole time, while my third monitor has not been. So we fixed things. We should be able to play the game now. It only took an hour and a half. Thanks, chat, for being along for the ride. I hope it was enjoyable content, us learning some things. Well, look, when I'm looking behind the monitors and I'm confused as fuck why there's like things aren't plugged in the right way they are, I'm gonna forget the main monitor goes to there. But yeah, let's shall we take a test? Oh, we might not need to use display. Oh, let me see if what I moved earlier was my whatchamacallit. No, it wasn't that. What the fuck did I accidentally move then? I moved something. And I moved it to the top. And that's where that is normally. That was my guess. So, if we have something that's fucked at some point, well, I don't know what it is. So I think we don't need display captures anymore. So I think we should just be able to run a game capture and it works. That's crazy, Fusion. That's crazy work. We're in the we're in the 21st century, right? Wait, how do you know we're in the 21st century, right? Alright, there we go. Yeah, totally, it muted. Yeah. Okay, well now our game is on the on the complete incorrect monitor, by the way. So that's interesting. It's on the one that doesn't have my GPU. So now we just got to get over to the far right monitor and we should be good. So that's our new adventure. Considering the progress bar is not moving at all. Well, that's okay. So it thinks I need to update my driver because it put me onto the left monitor. How can I force it to go back into the monitor that actually has my GPU now? Because it's back on that one. Maybe I just unplug that monitor for the moment. What a fucking adventure this is. I'll just unplug it and then we'll get another correct monitor. If it puts it over there again and then has an issue. What do you want, Fusion? If it will even load up. Okay. Alright, well we're not done with our adventure. Unless it doesn't crash this time? Even though it pops up with the error? Wait. Nick Rockstar, you can have an error in the game not crash. That's fine. I accidentally fucked my eye there. I can't read chat right now, by the way. Actually, can I put chat where I can actually read it again? Can you not stop memeing about the audio breaking when there's literally people replying to me in chat? Hydro, you missed the whole debacle. I'll give you a TLDR. I couldn't get the game to display on my right monitor. And all my games always boot up in my middle monitor, and I always wondered why. Well, my middle monitor has been plugged into my graphics card, and my right monitor hasn't been. And I needed to change that. We wanted a huge long thing of figuring that out and testing 5 billion settings, though. That literally makes no... just refresh Twitch. It was not fucking if you can't hear us. Okay, well, this game's just not actually loading. So, I'm going to assume the error actually was like a real error that I can't... Okay. I'm going to unplug this monitor for a minute and have the game... Hopefully, then it forces it to boot up onto a different monitor. And then we replug this monitor back in. Oh, you're right. I have it that one marked as main monitor. That could just be it. Wait, I'll just replug it in. If I can find the spot again. There we go. Alright, so this one, let me identify, needs to be the main monitor. Yes. Alright. Perfect. Did I plug this in HDMI 2 back here? I think I did. I can't get it in this one, though. Why does that not work, then? That has to be a HDMI 1. Can I change it to be a different one? God damn it. I shouldn't unplug this bitch. Oh, this being this HDMI. HDMI. There we go. Alright, now let's try booting up the game. Oh, we're gonna have to change the size of everything again, aren't we? Let's see. Display 4. Not advanced settings. Where are you? Oh no, you're fine. Alright, I think we're good. I think. I don't know why this is. You know, I'm not gonna question it right now. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not questioning it. Did that disconnect my stream again? Why does it show us a 0? Am I here? You know, I got another question. Why is my monitors in gray now? What did I do that changed everything? Wait, I'm still getting the issue. Please update your driver. Game version requires blah, blah, blah. So did I break my drivers? I think I might just have to restart my PC, chat. And it just popped. I just put the game over on the left monitor anyways, instead of the right monitor. So maybe that's actually what it is. It didn't boot the game up on the main monitor. I can't change the monitor either. Yeah, I think we just got to restart my whole PC. I'll be back in a minute. I update my drivers every few months of Fusion. That's not what it is. We weren't having that issue earlier. Apparently I no longer have a GPU. According to this, by the way. It can only pick up the monitor. It can only pick up the monitor without a GPU. The game can.